All right, so now for the topic that we have planned always to talk about. So today is, this week is National Cost of Living Week, okay? National Cost of Living Week of action. And senators and congressmen throughout the country are talking about these tariffs and how the tariffs are Trump's tariff tax on Americans. It's affecting all of us in every way. Central New York is in the front lines of this Trump tariff war, and it's being felt by so many, including our small businesses, which we'll talk about. But it's also being felt by families. These tariffs are causing the price of everything families buy to go up. Everything families buy, the price is going up. Whether it's food at the supermarket, or drugs at the prescription drugs at the drugstore, or gasoline when you fill up the car, or planning that trip to visit the kids. Everything is becoming much, much more expensive. It is estimated that the average Central New York family will pay $5,000 more if these Trump tariffs remain in effect. It's a Trump tariff tax. And we are doing everything we can, I'll get to that in a little while, to repeal it. And we need help to get that done from our colleagues across the aisle, and we are asking them to do just that. But this tax affects everything because we have so much trade with the rest of the world, because we're close to the Canadian border, and we depend on Canada for so much that it affects Central New York probably more than most any other place in the country. Let's be clear, Trump's tariffs are a tax increase, a dramatic tax increase on American families, and it hurts the upstate economy, not only because the families pay more, but they can do less. As I said, they'll put off buying a car because they don't know how much they'll pay. They'll put off taking that little vacation because they don't know how much they'll pay. They'll put off refurbishing a room in the house because they don't know how much the Trump tariffs will cost them. So this is a lose-lose. And in Central New York, it is estimated more than 16,000 citizens are affected. 10,000 in Onondaga County alone work in industries that are targeted by the administration's tariffs. And that doesn't include other industries that are not in this 10,000, which are also affected. Tourism. This summer, we want to see lots of tourists from Canada come down to Central New York, come down to the Finger Lakes, as they always do. But with the tariffs, they may well not do it. So it's tens and tens and tens of thousands of jobs in Central New York that are at stake here. According to the Ogdensburg Bridge and Port Authority, international auto crossings from Canada to the U.S. are down 38% from last year. Already. And there's a decline in travelers over the summer that'll be even greater. That's what's estimated. So, but it also affects our restaurants. As you will hear, our restaurants here in Central New York and in the North Country depend on imports. That's just how it is. There's so much global trade, and particularly across the border with Canada. So our restaurants are affected. Things they produce, things they use will cost more, and they're faced with two choices. One, cut back, maybe not hire an employee who you might have hired for the summer, or charge the customer more, which they're loath to do. These are their customers, these are their friends, these are their businesses. So this is just a very, very bad situation. It affects every business in Central New York. But it affects, we're here to talk about a very vibrant sector of the American economy. Restaurants are the second biggest employer in America, and they are being hurt badly by these tariffs.